Welcome to my channel, Hotspot with Loveth, the ultimate spot for all things entertainment, ranging from celebrity gists, reviews, interesting stories, and African folktales. Subscribe now.
So guys, in this video, I'll be reviewing one of the trending movie right now on YouTube, Remember Us, featuring Maurice and Sarai Martins, the two beautiful and lovely combo, okay? Whenever you see these people in movies, you should know that this movie is gonna be a hit, okay? So the movie Remember Us features these two amazing people as lovebirds, Maurice playing the character of Larry, the lover boy that loves to be adventurous, and we have Sarai Martins playing the character of Kamsi, the beautiful and supportive girlfriend to Larry. So these people loved each other so much and they literally couldn't do without one another. Okay, they were always together, always going places together, always taking risks together, literally doing everything together. And they also had their signature love sign, okay, and that was what added a bit of spice to their relationship. Okay, so Kamsi's elder sister wasn't in support of her relationship with Larry, reasons best known to her. She didn't just like Larry as a person. She hated his guts and didn't want her sister to associate with Larry. So in all her efforts to make sure that her sister sees that he's of no good to her, Kamsi always stands the ground that she loves Larry and Larry loves her so much. So guys, no doubt these people were actually in love, okay? Larry showed her all the love and respect that she deserved as his girlfriend. So one fateful day, Larry wanted to surprise his girlfriend by proposing to her in a special way that she loves to be proposed, okay? So they have one had the conversation and Kamsi was like, she wants to be proposed to in a pool, that she loves such kind of proposal. So he wanted to surprise her with that, and one fateful day he took her to a swimming pool. They had fun, they swam, and Larry walked out of the swimming pool to prepare himself for the big proposal, unknowingly to him that she had already come out of the water to scare him. So as she was walking slowly to scare him, she slipped and fell, hitting her head on the tiles. Larry turned back and saw her and was so scared. He was really scared. He had to rush her to the hospital. So while they were there, he called her sister Amaka and told her all that happened. Amaka rushed to the hospital. On getting there, she started raining insults on Larry, telling Larry that she knows that he was the one that intentionally pushed her sister to fall. And Larry was like, why would I do such a thing? I love Kamsi so much to even think of hurting her. Alright, so while they were at that, the doctor called for them and they entered into the room where she was laid down. Larry was super happy to see that she's already awake, okay, and it was just all over her. And she asked, who are you? Larry was shocked. Like, why would my girlfriend ask me this kind of question? That was what was in his mind. Okay, so he tried explaining himself to her. She said she can't remember. Larry was surprised. So Amaka got the memo and immediately told him to leave, that he's a stranger. Okay, he started shouting at the guy to leave, that her sister doesn't know him, blah, blah, blah. Larry was confused. He had to leave the hospital room because the doctor told him to leave. All right, so Larry left. He was feeling bad. He was wondering what the problem was, why his girlfriend didn't remember him. Okay, so while he was out, the doctor told Amaka that Kamsi has amnesia, okay, that the hit on her head was so severe that it literally caused her a temporal memory loss. Whoa, Amaka was surprised. Okay, she couldn't even believe that her sister is going through this. But on the other hand, she was quite excited that her sister had lost all memory she had of Larry. Okay, so that was literally exciting to her, being that she never even liked Larry at all. From the onset, she never approved of their relationship. So that was literally an avenue to make sure that they don't be together again. So while it was time for them to leave the hospital, Larry was still waiting for Kamsi at the reception. So when they came out, he tried speaking to Kamsi, but Amaka made sure that he didn't have access to her, okay? So she had to tell her sister to go wait for her at the car, that she'll be right back. So she used the opportunity to speak to Larry, telling Larry that her sister is suffering from memory loss, okay? She has amnesia, and she cannot remember anything about him again. That even God did not want them to be together. So he should forget whatever he has with Kamsi. Whoa. Larry was surprised, he was shocked, he was pained, he didn't even know what to do, okay? So he went home, he was just thinking about the whole thing, he was confused, he was pained, he was hurting, okay? All the attempts to reach out to Kamsi seemed fruitless, okay? And Kamsi, on the other hand, when she got home and got hold of her phone, she realized that she had nothing on her phone, okay? So her sister told her that she herself, that Kamsi herself, formatted her phone a day to when she had the accident, all right? Kamsi was surprised. She couldn't remember all that had happened. She just believed that, okay, her sister is actually right. Whereas it was Amaka who formatted her phone so that she would lose contact or anything at all that remember her of Larry, okay? So guys, all attempts for Larry to reach out to Kamsi seemed to fail, okay? Kamsi's sister would always find a reason to chase him out of the house and tell lies about him that would make Kamsi herself chase him away, okay? So that kept on happening and happening. Even when they both meet on the road, okay, she would just shun him, slap him, push him away, okay? She did that all the time that Larry approached her on the road. But Larry still didn't stop there. He kept on following her, even when Amaka tried to matchmake her sister with another guy. All right, he was always following her. So guys, to cut a long story short, because I want you all to go see this amazing movie, Kamsi got into a relationship with another guy and Larry begged for her to be friends. So she accepted being friends with him because of the acts of kindness he showed towards her. One fateful day, she misplaced her phone. So after that day, they started hanging out and she visited his house. So while she was there, she felt a certain way in the house, like she had once been in this house before, but she couldn't just understand or tell how she felt, okay? She just noticed that something isn't just right, okay? She felt a certain way entirely. That was how she felt. So as these people's friendship progressed, and her relationship also progressed. Her boyfriend proposed to her. She was so excited. She had to rush down to Larry's apartment and told Larry the good news. Larry was hot with what she said, but he didn't show it, okay? He pretended like he was literally happy for her. And Kamsi couldn't even control her happiness and her excitement, okay? So when she left that day, Larry started crying, like he literally cried and cried and cried, thinking that he had lost his love. He even felt sick that particular day because of the news, okay? So one fateful night, he called Kamsi to tell Kamsi that he has been down since, that he's not feeling fine. And at that time, Kamsi was with her boyfriend. They were planning their marriage, okay? So she had to just tell her boyfriend that she has to leave right now, okay? Her friend is not feeling fine, she needs to be with him. And he was like, I don't get you. You want to leave me to go and see another guy? Really? And she told him that, see, he needs me now. She needs me now. She needs to be there for him. Her boyfriend was angry and he had to call her a slut. Kamsi was like, why would you call me a slut? He was like, yes. He will say it again, you're a slut. Hey, Kamsi was surprised. She had to remove his ring and threw it at him, telling him that it is over between them. To his surprise, Kamsi left him and went to Larry's house. While she was there, she entered into Larry's room. By that time, Larry was already fast asleep because he was so tired and sick. Okay, so she looked around and she felt a certain way that she had been in this environment before, but she couldn't just place it, okay? She looked around, she saw her pictures, she saw the pictures of the both of them. All right, she went to the bed and saw a diary. She read the diary, and that diary contains every information about their relationship. Yes, Larry always jots everything down since their relationship started till when they broke up due to her health. He wrote everything down. She read everything. In fact, she was soaked in tears. She left that night to her house, and in fact, she was so angry with her sister. She spoke to her sister in a way that she had never spoken to anyone before and expressed her anger and her pains, okay? Her sister was trying to explain to her, but she wasn't even willing to listen to her sister at all. The next day, she rushed down to Larry's house, and by that time, Larry was already a bit strong. She ran to him, held his hand, and recited their love poem. Whoa! Larry was surprised. He couldn't even believe. He asked, Do you remember this? She said, yes, she remembers everything. Like, Larry's heart skipped. He couldn't believe, like, she started telling him that she was in his room yesterday. She read his diary, and that helped her remember everything. Okay? In fact, Larry couldn't even believe his ears. He was super excited. He was happy. He needed to be sure that this is not a dream. Okay, so they had to do their signature dance or whatever, and that literally made him believe that yes. Captain started apologizing for how she treated him, how she slapped him, how she sent him away. And he said, no, it's fine. That all he wants to hear is that she has her memory back. Okay, so that was how those people rekindled their love. All right. Kamsi was all over him. They were together. In fact, guys, it was all about them. So one fateful day, Amaka visited Larry's house. Kamsi was really pissed to see her sister in the house, and she had to send her out of the house. But Larry literally gave her audience because she said she needed to confess, okay? So while she was at it, she talked about her past experience with a guy named Larry, who was literally her ex-boyfriend, okay? How he treated her, how he would forcefully have his way with her, beat her up and take her money, and she had endured that for years and had to deal with it alone, okay? So Kamsi really felt sorry for her sister and as well Larry, okay? They all felt sorry for her and forgave her, okay? So she actually made peace with Larry, and Kamsi assured her that Larry is a very nice person, is a sweet person, and is far from her ex-boyfriend, okay? So that was how those people made peace and this beautiful movie ended. Guys, this movie, Remember Us, is such an amazing movie. If you haven't seen it, I need you to go to Maurice TV and watch this amazing movie, Remember Us. It is still showing on Maurice TV. You guys are going to enjoy this movie, okay? Thank you so very much, guys, for watching. Please do also like, share, and subscribe to Hotspot with Love It. Thank you.